So, what should we do? That's the question the disciples were asking. It all happened when, right at the end of Jesus' earthly ministry, and he took his 12 men off on a walk, about a day and a half, maybe two, up to an area called Caesarea Philippi, a very Roman part of the Holy Land. Now they stood there looking down on that city in my mind's eye, and off to this side over here, you have the Grotto of Pan. That's the Greek god and goddess of pleasure. Whatever you wanted to do or have done to you, you could have it there. Total, absolute pleasure. Or on the other side of town is a Roman temple. Line up with that politic, and there's no telling how great you could be or how much you could own. And then between the grotto and the temple, you have the town. To me, it was always early in the morning when they were standing there, day just starting, smoke starting to rise out of some chimneys. Wives are getting breakfast ready. Some of the men are leaving early for work. Kids are starting to play. Family. You just can relax right there. You can have it all. Pleasure, power, family, your choice. And Jesus asked the question, who do men say that I am? And the disciples responded, you're the Christ, the Son of the living God. He said, thank you very much. On that testimony, I will build my church. And they turned, never went into town. They walked right back on the way to Jerusalem and the triumphal entry and the cross and the resurrection. But before they left Caesarea Philippi, Jesus said this, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. 4 things. That's what you should do. First one is desire. If anyone will come after me, that means you want to do this. You're not drafted into the army of God. You chose to be there because you wanted to belong. The second thing is denial. If any man will come after me, let him deny himself. D.L. Moody, the great evangelist, pastor, and writer, said, the person who bothers me the most in life is that guy looking at me from the mirror in the morning. My enemy is me. And that's about how it is for most of us. We get lost in the little trinkets and treasures of life, and we turn them into stumbling blocks instead of stepping stones. We gather so much around us. Jesus said, deny yourself if you want to follow me. You desire to do it, you deny yourself, and then he says, take up your cross. Now, we get a little bit confused between burdens and crosses. Burdens are just part of life as it comes to us. No choice in that for us. It's just where things go. The stress and care of life. It's a burden. Physical afflictions, dark sorrow of bereavement. I had one man who told me one day, my mother-in-law, she's my cross to bear. I said, no, she's not. She's your burden. She just comes with life. You understand that? A cross is something you pick up voluntarily to do for Jesus Christ. Let me read this to you. Cross-bearing, properly speaking, always involves doing something personal for Christ at a personal cost to yourself and by your own choice. It's what you want to do for him. Then fourthly, there is direction. If any man will come after me, that's desire. Let him deny himself, denial. Take up his cross, that's devotion, and follow me. That is your new direction. 17 times Jesus said, follow me. Whoa, kind of makes you think it's important. Something for you to do. The old days in the dim, distant West, stagecoach passengers could buy tickets in 3 different classes. First class, third class, second class, or third class. Available to you at different prices. Now, the extra cost to go first class rather than second or third would be this. It had nothing to do with where you sat or in which direction you faced. What happened was when a stagecoach got to a very steep hill and the horses could not quite pull it all the way over, Here's the story. First class passengers got to sit in the stagecoach while it went up the hill. Second class passengers got out and walked alongside the stagecoach. Third class passengers, they got out of the stagecoach and pushed, because otherwise that stagecoach would never get over the hill. We need a lot more third class passengers today. Too many people want to take it easy. They'll pick up a piano bench when it's the piano, big piano, that needs to be moved. You understand that. So my advice to you is this: pick up the biggest thing you can, the possibly biggest thing there is, and then get moving and follow him. Till next time.